I'm watching a funny video.
Brave enough to give her lip. Trembling, cold, and white as a sheet. 30 short minutes. That was all he was giving my dear wife Kathy before she would fall into unconsciousness. As she lay in the cold steel hospital bed, contemplating the most depressing future she could imagine, I felt ashamed. Anger at God for inflicting this pain and misery on such a beautiful, caring, loving woman.
Hang on, what is... Don't bring God into this. Your wife's in a diabetic coma. God didn't put the ho-hos in her hand. I mean, what do you want me to tell you? So back up. Sorry, he pissed me off.
You see, despite what you've been told, your uncontrolled blood sugar and increasing belly fat has nothing to do with how many sugars or carbohydrates you eat, how much exercise you do, what medications you take, or even genetics or the aging process.
This man's out here overturning everything we know about diabetes. Not due to food, not due to exercise, not even due to aging or genetics. What? What could it be?
But it is instead all down to a little known but highly dangerous toxin found on every corner of Earth.
Oh, of course, it's the little known secret. How could I have not guessed? It's never diet and exercise. That's never the answer to any health problems on clickbait. What was I thinking? Didn't I know it was the little known secret? But what is that?
Can't find the right.
But there is an answer by using
brown
a simple
color
60-second habit twice a day, known only to the inhabitants of a small, barely populated Aegean island.
Nope.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This is where we come to Diabetes Island. Diabetes Island is a special place in the hearts of this man. But first of all, who is this man?
Brown.
Hello, my name is Eric Whitfield. I'm an iron worker. My wife Kathy and I live in Owego, New York, and I'm 53 years old.
He's a salt of the earth man. A blue-collar man. He's the kind of man that wouldn't lie to you.
I've been a hardworking guy all my life, scaling skyscrapers and even done some ship fitting in my day.
Ship fitting? He's a ship-fitting man.
Believe it or not, I was even part of the cleanup crew sent to the ground zero after 9/11.
Oh, come on! Isn't it enough to lie to everyone? Do you have to bring 9/11 into it? I probably could have guessed that, honestly, if you'd given me some options. He's a ship-fitting man. Of course, he was on the cleanup crew of 9/11. In fact, he was also part of the SEAL Team 6 raid on Osama bin Laden. That's the kind of man this man is.
Words are just so inadequate to try and share with you what I saw and felt during those long, awful days. You really understand what it means to come under attack.
Oops.
And do you know something? That's happening to our bodies each and every day.
Huh?
Did this man just try to compare diabetes to a terrorist attack? He's like, I know what it's like to be under attack from plane hijacking terrorists. You know what else is a plane hijacking terrorist? Your blood cells. Driving it right into the twin towers of your aorta.
Fortunately for you, a bizarre chain of events handed me the weapon I needed to defeat this invisible diabetes causing toxin for good and save my wife's life.
Dude, if this were actually a true story, which obviously I'm sure you guys know by now it's not, this would be the greatest movie ever told. They'd make a Hollywood movie every year from this and then remake that movie every single year. This would be the greatest story of all time if this were true. But you know what is true? This guy hates the belly fat that this diabetes caused. He found it disgusting. He keeps bringing it up in the story.
She piled on more and more weight. She went from the energetic motivator to sluggish and overweight. Within the space of just 4 years, Kathy's weight had ballooned from a relatively healthy 160 pounds to a massive 216.
Yeah, you can't talk about your wife that way. Don't use the word massive as an adjective. By the way, let's have a look at those little before and after, shall we?
Going from this to a slim and sexy 160 pounds.
Because all of a sudden when the magic diet is tried, we get a before and after that seem a little sus.
There we go.
Computer, enhance. Something about those faces seems suspicious. First of all, nothing in her face changed. Kathy has the remarkable ability to maintain the exact same face shape, even after going from a massive 216 pounds to a relatively healthy 160 pounds. So, of course, you know me. I had to look into it. And what do you know? Somebody else actually did the work for me. Contra Health Scam shout out. They discovered that this lady had been photoshopped from another weight loss journey. This is the real lady. Her name is Kristen W. And she won a little prize for losing the most weight. And they took this poor lady and they photoshopped her and photoshopped a new face on her to give her the face of a 9/11 man's wife, right? But let's suspend our disbelief and continue with this journey of Eric Whitfield. He's on a quest to discover the true cause, the hidden secret they don't want you to know about.
I'd left online posts on forums and message boards.
He's all on like 4chan or 8chan asking Q what the secret to diabetes is.
I got a reply from a man we will call Kevin. Over a call, He revealed to me the 3 closely guarded and biggest lies of the diabetic industry. And this is the big diabetes lie number 1. Lowering blood sugar will reverse diabetes. Next, Kevin revealed big diabetes lie number 2. This one shocked me. Exercise helps reverse diabetes.
Like, this guy's just lying to you. I mean, I hope everyone knows that. And giving out harmful information. Exercise actually does help. Also, he can sell you a stupid product.
If medications, exercise, and carb restrictions had done nothing and would never do anything to help Kathy's diabetes, then what could help? Sadly, Kevin didn't have the answer.
And that's when he discovered Diabetes Island.
And I was close to giving up, and that's when I discovered something that chilled me to the bone.
Oh, sorry. We got to get into the super dramatic story before we get into that. Hold on 1 second.
I'm embarrassed to share this with you, but I feel I have to. Using Kathy's laptop, one night I stumbled onto some of her Google searches. Best way to kill yourself, said one query.
Hey!
What the
lady,
heck?
just cut back on the Twinkies a little bit. You don't have to go that way. We all eat a few too many quarter pounders from time to time. Just chill out. Eat a salad. It's not going to kill you.
I had no idea Kathy was feeling that low. I was desperate to help her, but I didn't know how. That very night, I received a phone call that would change everything. That call came from my boss. I had gotten an offer earlier that week for a big project over in Greece. Right after my long flight, I'm introduced to the team of guys I was supervising, a group of 19 men from all over Greece. Among those was Alexander Duka and 7 other guys
that's
who came
not
to work on
stock
the project
footage
on
or
their
anything.
home on a tiny Greek island called Halkai.
Welcome. We finally come full circle. Jeez, these things are so long.
As the weeks went on, I came to realize these 8 guys who were all in their mid-50s didn't have diabetes or even a single symptom of it. They were slim, healthy, and full of energy.
Yeah, maybe it's because they're outside working.
Back home, I didn't know of one person over 50 who didn't have diabetes, let alone 8 of them. So that night, I took Alex to one side and told him all about my wife's condition. Alex smiled, patted me on the shoulder, and told me to wait where I was. A few minutes later, he returned with a notepad and a pencil and began to scribble down what looked like a recipe. "What's this?" I asked, looking down at the list. "The secret you've been searching for," he said with a glint in his eye.
You see,
A
Eric,
glint in his eye.
I'm a wizard.
"Our health is all down to the food we eat," he continued mysteriously.
It's not that mysterious. But a second ago, you were saying diet doesn't have anything to do with diabetes. Which is it, Eric? Come on. Come on now.
"Eat these foods and your wife will recover." With that, Alex stood up, gave me a knowing smile, and got back to work. Only then did I remember that Alex and his friends always made those homemade dressings with their lunch and dinner, sometimes even as a snack.
That's right. The secret's dressings they're going to teach you how to make for a small fee. But look, if you think that's already gone to a conspiracy level, just wait.
Now stay with me here, because this is where it gets very interesting. Particulate matter, also known as PM 2.5, is a complex mixture of extremely small particles and liquid droplets. They are emitted by fuel burning and various industrial sources, but then get into the air and are inhaled. It's pretty scary, right? You see, this is the real cause of your diabetes. We know it's not because of your diet and how much exercise you do. Your health has been deteriorating because of the invisible PM 2.5, which has been seeping into your bloodstream for decades.
Get your tinfoil hats on, boys, because Alice ain't seen nothing yet.
Remember this graph. We see diabetes started around the 1940s. Now look at this graph of PM 2.5 levels over time. Look familiar? Notice the rapid incline at 1940 matches exactly when diabetes spiraled out of control.
Oh, come on. Eric, no, don't do that to us. Don't give us the correlation equals causation argument, please. You guys ever seen the cheese conspiracy before? Hey, check this out. Cheese consumption is apparently correlated with people who died by becoming tangled in their bedsheets. Coincidence? Is it a coincidence that when people eat more cheese, they get strangled in their bedsheets? I think not.
Yeah, it really was making sense now, and guess what? While the level of pollution in Greece was one of the highest in the world, far higher than the US, I found out that they actually had one of the lowest levels of diabetes.
Hey, boss, we found out that our hypothesis is severely undercut by the fact that Greece has way higher pollution levels than anywhere else. What should we say? Oh, it just must be the dressings that are so powerful.
It must be because of these traditional dressings and the ingredients that make them
No
up.
way.
But the actual crazy thing is these guys conveniently failed to mention that PM 2.5 emissions, they cut the graph off at 2006, conveniently because they've actually been falling in recent years. So their little theory doesn't line up. When diabetes goes up, and PM25 goes down. They've literally cut off the graph right when it disproves their theory completely, because instead of actually telling the truth, they want to spin up a crazy conspiracy theory to endanger you so they can make money. Brought to you by the guy who's stealing valor from first responders at 9/11. Anyways, I think that's a happy way to wrap it up. Needless to say, don't ever follow these idiots' advice, or really anything you see on ClickBank. That's all for now. I think you guys have really earned this sneak peek that I'm about to show you, the $10 million studio. Please enjoy. Thanks for watching, and as always.
And don't forget to smash like and subscribe. Thank you.
Okay. Neat.
Previously on CoffeeZilla.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the $10 million studio. I'm your host, CoffeeZilla. Oh, sorry, I mean
Coffee time?
And today we're talking about the rise of the finfluencer. The finfluencer. Can you imagine meeting somebody? Hey, what do you do? I'm a finfluencer, guys. It's a new word. Saw this just today. I thought, why not? We are talking all the time about the ridiculous world of financial knowledge, financial learning, and how ridiculous it's gotten. Because now, guys, it used to be you watched a YouTube video instead of reading a book. Now you watch a 10-second TikTok. Guys, these are the new educators of today's day and age. People like this guy right here. He's making more than Wall Street bankers, $500,000 a year, topping even young bankers. Now, this article is about as inane and insipid as you might think. Smash that like button, Wall Street. Yeah, I think I've heard enough, right? I've heard enough. Smash that like button, Wall Street. Sorry, actually, we do need the board for this. But today, we're going to look through some of the great financial advice of the finfluencer, dude.
Here to teach you about Bitcoin. It's all about blockchain. Blockchain. You want to drive a Ferrari in the Hollywood Hills?
In the Hollywood Hills.
Blockchain.
I bet a bunch of Wall Street bankers are looking at this be like, I made a series of severe and continuous mistakes.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment.
Now, to be honest, I kind of like this guy. I think I'm learning stuff. Blockchain. I like it. But I have learned nothing so far. Let's try to actually learn something from the finfluencer.
10,000%. That's how much the average price of a pudgy penguin has gone up in a week. The pudgy penguins have absolutely blown up in the past week, with the floor price now at 1.35 Ethereum. Holy f***ing sh**.
This right here, ladies and gentlemen, this man is the new Jim Cramer of Wall Street. The pudgy penguin maestro. Don't hate him because he's richer than you, okay? Don't be a hater. This is the new Coca-Cola, okay? We had ExxonMobil, we had Google. This is the new Google. If you don't own one of these, you're on the outside. You're not on the modern. This is what money is now, actually. If you don't have one of these, you can't eat. You can't go to H-E-B if you don't. Wait, do people have H-E-B? You can't go to Walmart if you don't have a pudgy penguin in your bank, your wallet. And of course, we don't have banks because banks are the old way, dude. Blockchain.
It's climbed up to be the 5th most popular NFT project. And to keep it real with you guys, I'm kind of new to this NFT stuff.
You don't say. Guy makes like $2 million a year. To be honest, guys, I'm a little new to this stuff. Anyway, here's my private jet that I just rented. Oh gosh, this is incredible. I'm already having a great time. Listen, you know what I gotta say though? Right off the top, more fun than actual stock market analysis. I do get it. I do get why people are watching this stuff. Way more fun.
Stock traders always have 20 monitors because...
What? What?
Stock traders always have 20 monitors.
Is that a thing?
It's because we need to see the hour chart, the 5-minute chart, 30-minute chart, 4-hour chart, the daily chart, the weekly chart, and the monthly chart all at one time.
What? Bruh? You have multiple charts on one monitor. You got to have 20 monitors. By the way, that's not 20. Yo, to confirm some of this rock solid analysis, I looked up some pictures of stock traders. Here's what looks like to be not a stock trader. Only 3 monitors, amateur hour. Now, this is what I'm talking about, dude. This is the setup of a real trader right here, dude. If you don't have this, I ain't investing. If you don't actually look like you're from the Matrix itself, we're not buying, dude. What do you think? What do you take me for? An investor? Dude, bro, what are you, a traditional investor? Nah, bro. I'm a day trader, dude.
I'm a day trader.
I have to have the 1 picosecond chart up at all times, dude. I need the 1 nanosecond chart. Otherwise, how am I supposed to trade intelligently? Okay, next advice here, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna make this a thing. I like it though. It makes me feel like a film director, right? The way these guys feel like traders when they put 20 monitors in front of them. They go, I'm a trader now. This is about crypto. You guys know we love crypto here. We love small cap coins, dude, that will inevitably crash. Let's watch how we can become rich. How to become a billionaire, no cap. Sheesh moon.
If you want to become a billionaire, this is your best bet. Invest $1,000.
Best bet. Listen up, guys. Buckle up. Well, actually, it probably is your best bet because you guys aren't going to become a billionaire, okay? Hey, you're watching Coffee Soul. Let's get real here. Anybody who's watching YouTube ain't a billionaire, right? You think Jeff Bezos watches us? Jeff Bezos all in chat. So Elon Musk watches Coffee Soul. No, dude. Not a chance. Sorry, guys. This might be your best chance, so ape into this.
Dollars into Sheesh Moon. If that goes to a $1 trillion market cap, it's at 135,000 right now. That's a 7 million X. You make 7 billion.
Bro, 7 million X checkout, dude. Yep. According to my calculation, you'll be going broke. But you're on TikTok. What did you expect? Next non-financial advice.
My hand's feeling kind of heavy.
My hair looks like spaghetti. It'll make me go crazy. I'm just here looking pretty. We're celebrating. Where's the confetti? Because Bitcoin hit 40K already.
Hey, I know you got that lust in Bitcoin. We trust.
All these ladies are richer than you, okay? All you have to do now to get rich, hey, it's not actually about trading. It's about teaching people how to trade. It's about talking about Bitcoin all the time, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. I just love to imagine they all have net worths of like $50 million. And there's some guy who worked for 50 years on Wall Street just crying right now. Or lady. Oh, by the way, before we go to this next one, all of these come from the TikTok Investors Twitter account, guys. There's some absolute gold on there, thanks to him. Here we have a dude trying to pick up my friend with his Wells Fargo's account. WTF?
You're actually You really think that is going to impress me?
It should. It should. First problem, okay? Not using a Coinbase or Binance account. If you're still on the fiat game, you're not getting, dude, what do you think you're going to pull there? Nothing, dude. I love just the confidence of, you think that's going to impress me? Yes. Yo, a lot of us are going to go show our bank accounts, be like, yo, you ever seen 3 digits before, huh? Imagine picking up Jeff Bezos when he was worth 3 digits, okay? Imagine how good of an investment that is. 7 million extra investment by picking me up right now.
Money doesn't fucking impress me. I'm sorry. It does not impress me.
Then you're lost in life. You're lost in life, lady. You heard of Gary Vee? Hey, you heard of Grant Cardone? What are you, lost? You never you don't hustle? I don't know why I think this is the move of hustlers. But that's the 10x. 10x, dude. What, money doesn't impress me? You go, you're lost in life. Ha! 10x. I don't know why I'm acting like this today. I don't know if this is either really funny or really stupid. One or the other. That's okay. Oh, and up next, guys, we have a continuing saga. Now, if you guys don't know who this guy is, he sold all his fiat and invested it all in Bitcoin at $60,000. So, obviously, a real winner. Put the current price of Bitcoin right here. So then, in the last TikTok stocks video, we talked about how he moved in with his parents. Now he's a waiter now, which is fine. It's cool. But the most recent update is more losses from this guy. So let's hear what's going on with him. I always like to keep up with our favorite financial advisor here.
Hey, coiners, guys.
This should be
It's bad. I levered pretty hard at the top. I just thought at 52,000, I thought it was going to go. I did what I, once again, said I wasn't going to do. I just thought, oh, I need to listen to Bitcoin Bill, and he levered hard at the top. The day before this thing crashed 25%.
Why do I feel like this is the only honest guy on on the Finfluencer side? Finfluencer. Like, I think most people think they're gonna look like this, you know, when they join crypto and stuff. They're like, yeah, sell it, $60,000. Get my private jet on the way. You think you're this? You're actually this. Now, okay, before you go and become a Finfluencer yourself, I want to talk to you guys about these pudgy penguins, because as we know from this episode, they are the greatest investment. This is the future, but real money. Real money is just pudgy penguins from now on. I do want to show you guys this Twitter space room that they were talking about pudgy penguins. I want you to hear about what the future of finance looks like, guys. Everyone knows bankers are on the way out. Finfluencers are on the way in, and you need to know what the future is if you're going to retain a value in this current economy. Like, it's like back in the day, you traded wheat, then you needed to buy dollars. If you didn't have dollars, you're out of the loop, right? Or gold or whatever. This is the future of currency. You need to understand it. I need to understand it. Let's listen together to what the greatest minds in finance are talking about.
And I and my penguin is me, and I am my penguin. And
so true, right?
Oh my God. I was going through some crazy things, and thank God, like I said, I had some supportive people with me along the way. I've had some amazing people supporting me and constantly lifting me up. Now, the day of the mint, I minted so many other projects, and I invested not money, I invested me into these projects.
Didn't know you could do that. Okay. What did it cost? Me. Good. Go to a dealership. That'll be $20,000, sir. Nah, I don't pay in money. I pay in me. Good.
For some reason, when it came to the penguins, I didn't know much about Cole. I didn't know much about Mr. Tubby. I didn't know how amazing, how influential these two people.
Stop! Back up a few seconds. I feel like collectively we need to all hear that part one more time.
I didn't know much about Mr. Tubby. I didn't know how amazing, how influential these two people were.
Yeah, it didn't make sense the second time either.
I didn't know at that time, and I didn't know what they were producing, and I said, you know what, I'll call out on this one, regardless of what everybody was telling me. I said, you know what, I'm gonna call out on this one. I'm gonna save some money. I have a girlfriend. Let me take her out to a nice dinner.
Is this man crying?
And I find myself in a group chat with 18 whales, and all of them are telling me, these penguins, Cole, Mr. Tubby, these are people that we've never come across before. The devs, the Discord, the way that they're managing all of this. This is absurd. This is something that's crazy. This is something that we have not seen before. I said I want to be a part of this. I bought my penguin a few days later. This has been the best damn thing I've ever done in my entire life.
What? This man, this grown man, is crying for penguins. The future has left us behind, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like a lot of people don't get what is this man crying about. Some of you out there are crying with him. They're like, I didn't know Tubby either. I didn't know what Tubby could do. Yeah, dude, he probably left his girlfriend. He took his girlfriend out for dinner. He's like, hey, baby, I'm on the phone with 19 whales. Gotta go. How do you think we're going to pay mortgage next week, okay? It's with the penguins.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh, dude. I speak for everyone when I say what a journey this has been into the mind of the Gen Z influencer market. I don't know what to call it. Anyway, that's basically the takeaway.
So
I don't know. I think most people, I speak for most people, we don't know. I know I'm more confused than ever. But you know what you don't have to be confused by is Pumpingzilla, guys. It's free. It costs nothing. Like and subscribe if you like this. Big investigations coming. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
All the promises you made, all the kids you said you'd save, but what a shame, you're a fraud. Are you the same as who you're saying? No, you're
some online, okay, hold on. So this is for online people I game with. Oh yeah, contract, yes. Or, see, I don't know the difference between contracts and commissions. But, yeah. It's for, it started off as one logo and then now it's like 4 logos? Any dead bears? Well, he said he likes, like skulls and dead things, and his favorite animal is a panda. So he said, I'd be fine with an undead panda, so that's what we're doing. See? So I'm trying to see if I can see them from far away. You can tell this one's a panda. This one, a little bit, but yeah. These colors are more realistic, but they're also harder to see from far away, so I might have to brighten them up. Yeah, see, that helps a little bit. So they're gonna be for, so like it's a group of friends that want to have their own group logo. Let me find the, hold on a second. Let me hide this real quick and go to, where is it? Font stuff, here it is. What? Okay, spiral F. Is this the one? Oh, so this is what I had laid out so I could try out different letters, yeah. Yeah, so it's gonna be like branding for their group on like, for streaming, for different events. They plan on making like a possible brand for them. I'm not quite sure exactly what they want to do, but I'm trying to come up with some good lettering for them to use, yeah. So, I'm pretty sure this one, yes, like a gaming group. So they're called Frantic Team, yeah. And so this here, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the letter. Yeah, profile pictures and stuff, and have their own icons. Or like their own mascots. So it started off as like doing one brand, but then wanted to make each one of them have their own, you know, individual image. So that's how it ended up turning into 4 different logos. So the first one would be one of these Fs. I'm going to present these unless they end up liking one of these other Fs, but this one I really like the way it turned out the most. So I'll try to sell them on that one. If not, then whatever. But yeah, so I need to figure out coloring though. This one's gonna be harder to color. 105 subs for what? 105 subs. Oh, for YouTube. Oh, I have 106 now, huh? Oh yeah? Let me see. How'd that happen? Okay. Cool. Nice, that must have just been recent then. Yeah, I got 100 sometime last month. Oh, you did? Okay. Cool, thank you. Yeah, only if you want to enjoy this stuff. Otherwise, yeah, don't worry about it. Because, I know that some people sub because they want to be supportive, but I want them to, you know, enjoy watching too. Hopefully. Right, also had to switch the color to gray because... Oh, the harvest video? Yes. Nice. Yeah, I like that one. Oh, crap, I'm going back here. There we go. Alright, so this one will be darker. 80 is actually a pretty good number to get. Like, that would be an awesome average to reach. Right now, I'm happy if I get around 20 for a video. It's weird the way YouTube, what do you call it? YouTube, viewership percentage. Yeah. Yeah, it's really strange trying to figure out which things people are going to end up liking. Yeah, you're like, what the heck? I worked so hard on these other ones, but no one sees them. But, you know, it's just the nature of it. You can't force people to like everything you make. Even though it would be nice. Okay, oops. That was not meant to happen. So, but, like, apparently, Enter the Gungeon gets a ton of YouTube views. I mean, I like Gungeon, but I don't really know how you can come up with content for it. Like, it's very... it's hard to, I don't know. It's very specific to the game. Like, no one else could really understand as much what's happening unless you've played the game. Ouch. That's how I feel with it, and not just that, but like some games, they're just hard to... Yeah, Minecraft. I don't know how you're supposed to get views with that. Because there's so many people that have done Minecraft. It's like, oh, I should get a lot of views for that too, right? No. Yeah, TF2, so it really depends on who ends up subscribing to you, which ones will get more views. Yeah. TF2 is iffy. Like, sometimes they get views, sometimes they don't at all. Overwatch got like 0 views. I enjoyed making the videos, but that's another game where like there's barely any variability, or like it's very hard for spectators to understand what's going on if they've never played the game. And that's something that I found out. But some reason, okay, hold on, let me see this. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't roll the dice. I don't know. Those servers, sometimes they can be fun, but sometimes they can be very frustrating. Because you don't know what, oh, sorry, you don't know what other people are gonna get. Okay, okay, so I'm trying to decide, is this gums or is this upper lip? See, this here is the lip. Yes! Something that you spend super long time on, you get 0 view. The same thing happens with drawn pieces of art. Like, you spend forever on one thing, and then something that you just drew really quick, I guess depending on the fan base or something, gets a ton of views, and you're like, that's not even one I'm proud of that much, but thanks, I guess? You know? It's very odd the way things work. Oh, flesh. Wait a second. Do I have the bones, teeth, eyes, lips, and gums? Okay, so that was separate from the... Okay, so there's no bare flesh in it. Well, lips, gums. Okay. Yeah, so it is on this one. This one has a lot more flesh in it, so that's what makes it grosser. Yeah, like I had this trio of Overwatch videos, spent over 30 hours on it, and barely any. And and then you're afraid people are just gonna look at your old stuff as your new standard, huh? I think that's probably the most frustrating part. Like, no, I've improved. This isn't the only thing that I can do. But at the same time, I like to leave old things up to show progression. That's one of the first things I do. When I decide to subscribe to a new YouTube channel, I start going through their old stuff. Oh, you have a friend that makes thumbnails, huh? That's nice. Yeah, I have a really hard time figuring out thumbnail stuff. I have no idea what to use. Or like, what the image should be. Layouts, all that stuff. Also, I just realized I didn't color this part of the fur. No, 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 no. Come on. Gary's mod, is it pretty easy to use, you'd say? I really wanted to, like, I've done some stuff in SFM. It is such a clunky software. It is so lousy the way the interface works, the way things load. And the fact that they never update it, so you have to go an external program. Oh, it takes a bit to get used to as well. Well, it's probably still a little bit more, what's it called, user-friendly than SFM. Okay. Yeah, I haven't really used Gmod at all now that I think of it. Oh, okay, that's rare. Yeah. I wonder, like, can you render things as high quality as you can in SFM? Because I really like the way some SFM renders turn out. I think that's why I so badly want to learn it, but I hate bugging people about it because, you know, time is money and I don't want to waste their time. But I also want to be able to make things myself. So, I don't know. What are you gonna say? G. There we go. And deselect. Right, all the furs covered, I believe. Okay, this is obviously gums here. But I don't know if that is. Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, that's, like, almost a heart-sinking feeling. I don't know. It's like, what do you describe it as? If something is more meme focused or popular somehow, it's automatically going to get noticed first. But then original content with more effort and love put into it is, I mean, I'm not dissing on people that make meme stuff, because there's some really high quality stuff that people put so much time and effort into just making something that's stupid, but it's hilarious at the same time. But yeah, it ends up being overshadowing anything else people make, and that's the very frustrating part. Hey, well, sex sells, right? That's one of the biggest things. But yeah, once again, it's don't know. Do I want this to be lips or gums? Gums? Yeah. No. Oh no, what was it on? Oh yeah, you don't have to worry about those too much, other than like if you're planning on making money in the future. Yeah, exactly. The part that is a bit scary about them is when they try to take it down, even though you're not doing anything wrong. Because there's so much good copyrighted stuff, and it's frustrating because... Oh, I don't think I've heard that one, but... like some things when you're working on stuff, or you hear a song, you picture something very specific that you want to make, and then you can't use anything else that will fill that gap or substitute it just the same. Yeah, the copyright system is so jacked up, it's not even how it should be done, but... like in other forms of media, it's not nearly as, no, actually, I'm not sure. Now that I think about it, like, there's TV shows that want to use certain songs, but they probably have to pay for it. Like, the network pays for it to use. Yeah, I try to name something and then it just falls flat. What is a doodle? What the... I don't know why that sounds so funny. Doodle tamer. Well, let's think. What else could you... Doodle... See, you're just doing alliteration. There's nothing wrong with that. If you enjoy the way it is, then that's fine. So I'm trying to clean up the lines here because you can't really color here. So how thick the lines are. Maybe I'll simplify. Your hat is called Chonk. Is it a chonky hat at least? If it's not, then that would be disappointing. Yeah, I haven't named most of my stuff because I don't feel satisfied with what I come up with. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What happened here? Okay, something's going on with the line art here. Let's try. What is the item name that you are proud of? What the heck? Look, these lines are going everywhere. Okay, no, don't get rid of all of that. Let's... Hey, that is actually pretty, yeah, that's a, what do you call it? Wordplay, right? Why? Why are you shrinking? You don't like it? Oh, so then that's all that matters. It's yours, and that's good. I named, so I have a grenade. The only thing I have named is a stock grenade launcher that has the Starcross skin, and I have that named Starburst. 'Cause get it? You explode when you're hit by it and it's covered in stars. Oops. I can't think of names for anything else though. What did you end up posting? Or like, where do you post, I mean? Oh, wait. Oh, on YouTube, okay. Well, why luckily? Are you proud of what you made at least? Or did you enjoy it? Hey, nice. You didn't enjoy it? Oh. Well, that's the thing with making things. I want to make things you enjoy. Oh, it was a clip. Okay. Oh, I didn't know you streamed too. I feel bad because I am not good at remembering to catch people when they're streaming. So I'm kind of all over the place mentally. I barely can. I'm lucky that I can even. Oh, you just started? Okay. Well, maybe, I don't know if you can. Can you like set things up to kind of like an intro video on your Twitch, or no? I'm not sure. Also, I should probably shrink this. Six. 5. because if you enjoy like making a clip like that and it has to do with your stream, but you only post it on YouTube, I think you could put it as a link, like your personal profile onto Twitch. Although I haven't really customized mine at all. Oh, a stream starting. Oh. Yeah, I probably could animate something, although I'm just trying to think, like, what would it be? Oh yeah, yeah, linking them together. Okay, I need to stop obsessing over these lines. Okay, yeah. Yeah, having them connected together. As long as they're like similar content, that's where I'm like, okay, that's fine. But if it's like, for example, I've got a separate channel where it shows very old projects I worked on. Very different than the stuff I do for the gaming channel, so I have them completely separate. Oh my gosh. There's nothing wrong with promoting yourself on your own stuff. No. That's why I don't think I've streamed a game at all. Like if it's hard to work on things as well as draw, it's like at least I'm making up a number here, 5 times harder when you're playing a game and interacting as well. I don't know how people do it. Oh, you play on a laptop. Yeah, mine, it's more so bandwidth and RAM. So I guess technically that would be similar to your problem. RAM issues. And yeah, that's always frustrating. I'm just trying to think, like, oh, 8 gigs. I don't actually know how much I have. Let's see. System. Oh wait, no, that's not what. Oh, I go to about? Oh, it is under system. I have... Where's my RAM? Oh, 16 RAM. Dedicated RAM, yes. Do you have dedicated RAM? Yeah. I think that's how much my my laptop has too. That's why I didn't start doing YouTube videos till I got a normal desktop computer, because it is very hard to do. Yes. Yes, it's really cute. And then just seeing... Oh, like some people, you know, it's fine to, you know, have fun memes and stuff, but then when losers decide to give death threats to children, that's when I'm like, what is wrong with you freaks? But, yeah, I just think it's pretty adorable. And then his mom is there with him. And those guys are just so dorky. Huh? What are you saying? Good? It's just, I don't understand why it's so hard for them to just answer that poor kid. He wasn't even saying anything that complex either. Sorry, kid. We don't know what you're talking about. Huh? What? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, those are the kinds of people that like to say, N-worded, Gabe, this or that. So, they don't think their words mean anything online. And then there's people that say, well, if you're too sensitive, don't be on the internet. Well, the thing is, the internet is not made just for you, assholes, so... It's meant for everyone. But... I guess there's a certain level, yeah. Oh, what's happening? Clipping wisdom. What does that mean? Oh no, I'm being dorky too. I don't know what you mean. Okay. This looks weird now, but that's okay. Make this a little bigger. There. You clipped? Oh, what I was saying. Okay. Yeah. Obviously, I'm kind of preaching to the choir here, because if I said anything like that to those other people, their brains are just turned off. They're not. I guess that's a good way to say why they're act so stupid, because they really turn their brains off. Oh, what in the world? Oh, what they hear? Yeah, definitely. And sad thing is, lots of those jerks aren't just kids. I mean, they're just grown up. Oh, don't worry, I know. It's okay. It's okay, it's just you talking, don't worry about it. Okay, I need to stop obsessing over the... So this is something that you'll notice, it's a trend that happens when I'm working on stuff. When I'm trying to move on to something else, I start obsessing about another area that looks good enough, but so I have to just try to move on no matter how much it bugs me. This is why it takes me forever to do what should be simple. Like, this could have been colored in maybe an hour or less, but I take several amounts of time just to color things in. Yeah, see, with drawing, it doesn't... Most of the time when you're drawing, it does not turn out amazing the first time. You have to work at it. And if you enjoy it, that's all that matters, really. Because unless you're making something for a client, that's what I think art should be for you to enjoy. Well, it can be used for other things, actually. Like, could be cathartic, or... what's it called? Words. I'm trying to think. Okay, the thoughts left my head, though. Anyway, yeah, it can be helpful, expressing yourself, making you feel better about different things. Or, yeah, exactly. I mean, if you make art to wank off to, sure, go for it, I guess. as long as you're not hurting anyone. But, that's not what I make art for, but, if you do, go for it, sure. Okay, I'm trying to figure out... Okay, no, yes, okay. This is what I originally was zooming in to fix. This right here. See the line? It intersects here. So, would this be the lip? I need to look at my bears real quick. Yeah, it really depends on some people. Some people, that's like the only art they look at, and it's just insane. And you just gotta... But what's most frustrating is when people go in absurd directions. So like they say, a chunk of butter sitting on a rock is a piece of art. I mean, sure, that's cool. That's a bit absurd, but you can call that art if you want. I might not feel like that. Calling you a furry? That's probably just because anytime you want to like animals automatically, that means you want to be an animal, which is not always true. Because I love animals and don't actually really want to be an animal. I mean, sometimes, you know, like when you see a bird just eating all at once and not gaining any weight. Yeah, just because you love animals. My sister as well, she was told she was a closet furry. But she was like, because she likes animals, that automatically makes you a furry, which is not actually always true. Because people have loved animals even before furries were even a thing, so... Oh, this weird person, I won't go too into depth, but a very strange furry that was pretty overbearing with his beliefs. And trying to convince my sister, no matter what, that she was a furry. Nope, that was online. And it was when I was playing a competitive TF2. Although there have been some weird people in school too, so... Yeah, somehow all these people would hit on my sister while I was in Comp TF2, just because they met her through me, and I don't know why, and I feel bad for... Yeah, that's basically what he was doing, but he was like seriously saying, don't hide it anymore. You are a furry. She's all, I am? And then he was saying, has your sister come out to you yet? About what? You didn't know? She's a furry. Like, I wouldn't know my twin sister. I mean, it's fine if you want to be a furry, sure. Just don't be weird about it like that. Yikes, what in the world happens here? Okay. That quite messed up. Yeah, no, that's actually what he was trying to do. Yeah. What was it? There are three... Was it 2 or 3 different guys that happened? 3 different guys that happened with. And turns out each one of them were creepy and manipulative. And unfortunately, some furries are open zoo files, which is not a good thing. It's not common, but it's also not unheard of. And he was one of them. Yeah, exactly. Connect. Okay, this is... Well, see, that's the thing when someone's like, hey, they could be my perfect mate if they only liked this as well. But they don't, like, you don't have to like everything the person you like likes. It's not a requirement. So, but I do understand the feeling of like someone, like my friends, I'm always trying to get them to get into TF2, but it's not something that they really are into. But it's like a big part of my life, so I want to have them a part of that too. But I also don't want to force them to do something that they don't enjoy unless they want to, you know? So it's just kind of that gray area. You don't want to, you want them to join you, but yeah, exactly. There's no way you're going to meet someone that likes everything exactly the way you do. For example, even twins don't like all the same things. And they're as close to the same as each other as possible. Literally the same DNA, so... Like my sister and me, there's many things that are similar with us, but then there's also many things that are very different. Be a big shot, yeah. Yeah. The hard part is, though, if there's someone you like and you can't, like, schedules don't line up, so you can't really, what do you call it? Can't quite get to... Be a big, there's your shot, yeah. Are you starting to make a song? Okay, looks like I thinned out the lip enough that, well, not quite, never mind. Oh no, I don't know, I haven't heard a song with that. Spamton, G Spamton, okay. I will have to check them out. You have the thing? Huh? Hyperlink blocked. How do I honestly don't know how to fix that, how to make it so you can post something. Let me open real quick. Let's see, where do I go? Settings, maybe? What? What's wrong? Oh, you don't... Oh, okay, you didn't actually type the hyperlink. Okay. Oh, he says that in the... Okay, never mind. I thought you were saying that you were trying to post a link and it wouldn't let you. Okay, that makes sense. Stop it, stop it, stop. Just let those lines be. Okay. There we go. There. What do you think of YouTube removing dislikes?
Well, they find.
I think they're stupid. That's a nice way to say that. Let's see what this guy has to say. I don't think I've seen a single person that's happy about dislikes being removed. I started listening to this guy that the video I was listening to earlier too. CoffeeZilla from Mudahar, Some Ordinary Gamers. They're doing like scam investigations. So he's been enjoyable so far.
We talked about them possibly removing the dislike button, but it looks like YouTube has officially decided that starting today, the dislike count is completely removed. You no longer have the ability to see how disliked a video is. This has to be one of the most unpopular moves YouTube has made in a while. But ironically, we don't know exactly how unpopular it is. Now let's bring down the board and show you exactly what they said to know exactly what their plan is. Team YouTube, to reduce targeted dislike attacks and their impact on creators, especially on smaller creators, like YouTube cares about smaller creators, you'll no longer see a public dislike count on YouTube starting today. The dislike button is staying. Guys, you can smash it. It just doesn't do anything. This comes after lots of research, testing, and consideration.
Sure.
Now, we're going to watch this video together, but let me say up front, I think this is a pretty calculated way to kind of just maximize views. Listen, guys, there's no longer such a thing as a bad take or a bad person. We're letting the entire world upload, but there's nobody bad on this platform. It's all positivity all the time. And you know what you get when you get more positivity? More ads, more purchases, more sales, guys. Give it up for the advertising side of YouTube. They're about to see a little bump. I think that's where the research team did the most homework, but we're also going to take them seriously on this idea of it's all to help smaller creators. Going to give that a shot too. So let's pull up this video. This is hosted by Matt Koval. Don't harass him. He's a nice guy. I think he just sort of a shoot the messenger kind of situation. They shove the nicest guy they have out there to give us the bad news. Let's watch together.
Hey folks, you may have seen a while back that YouTube announced it was experimenting with making dislike counts private to only the creator of the video. Now, if you're like me, you were surprised by that. I mean, I've always thought seeing the number of dislikes on a video helps us know as viewers if it's a good video or not, if it's a helpful tutorial or not, or if what a creator is saying in their video is generally agreed with or not.
That is what the dislike button is for. Okay, to be clear, remember what he just said. Actually, I'm glad he brought this up. The dislike button is so at a glance, because this is a social network where anybody can upload, you know at a glance, should I be watching this video? Is it good? Is it agreed with? What does the community think? That's what the dislike button is great at doing. So he says that right up front, and he says, look, I thought this is what it was for. And then get ready for the gaslight, guys. Here we go.
But unfortunately, research teams at YouTube have found there's this whole other use for disliking a video that I had never experienced as a creator, and you may not have either. Apparently, groups of viewers are targeting a video's dislike button to drive up the count, turning it into something like a game with a visible scoreboard. And it's usually just because they don't like the creator or what they stand for.
What about Sans? As in Comic Sans or Sans Undertale? Oops. Whoa. Stay
So now we're told there's this other side.
Spampton. Oh, Deltarune. I actually haven't played the game, so... Oh no, does this have, spoilers for the game? Hopefully if it's not too spoilery, I can, go ahead and watch it.
To dislike buttons, and this is definitely...
It's not? Okay.
Hey, it's me! Everybody's favorite #1 rated salesman, 1997. Spampton! Cheese Spampton! Whoa, if it isn't a Lightner! Hey, hey, hey! Looks like you're all alone on a late night. All your friends abandoned you for the slime. You are? Sales gone down the drain. Living in a goddamn garbage can?
Wow, that's some good animation.
I got a special deal for lonely hearts like you. If you've lost control of your life, then you just gotta grab it by the silly strings. Why be the little spark who hates its $4.99 life when you can be a big shot? Big shot! Big shot! That's right! Now's your chance to be a big shot! And I have just the thing you need! That's... hyperlink blocked. You want it! You want hyperlink blocked, don't you? Well, have I got a deal for you! All you have to do is show me your heart-shaped object. You're Lightner, aren't you? You've got the light. Why don't you show it off?
All that laughing. Wow, that was good. Wow, that got a lot of views in just a short time. It only took him 4 days to animate that? Dang, that's it? Wow. Yeah, animating something like that would have taken me so much longer. Well, now I get your references. Thank you for sharing. Oops.
True, right? We all know this is true. But sometimes this is to do what he said at the beginning, which is to show that people don't agree with what that person is saying. And I think they should have the ability to do that. Or...
not necessarily. It's just that after something initially gets like the first flood of views, it's going to slow down for a bit until someone else like somehow introduces that, like with a bigger audience. Or like the groups of people discover things at different times sometimes. So we'll see. They continue getting more attention, I bet.
They say, look, it's a way of saying this creator has done terrible things in the past. We don't like him. Now, YouTube's going to say, look, we need to protect creators. And that's fair enough. That's why you have the ability to turn off the like to dislike ratio, ladies and gentlemen. This is a problem that has already been solved. But YouTube says they've looked into this, and there's a big problem here. Team YouTube says this was already an option for creators, but we've seen that when creators choose to turn off likes, dislikes, they can be bullied and harassed for their decision. Ultimately, it's YouTube's responsibility to protect its community, so we've made this change across all videos. So if we just make everyone not have dislikes, no one will know the people who are choosing to hide the dissent. Now, this is really stupid, and I'm going to explain why. You could make the exact same argument for comments, right? Comments are another common way people express that they do not like what is being said or they do not like the video. Creators have the ability to turn off their comments, and when they turn off their comments, they are frequently harassed or made fun of for hiding dissent again. So is YouTube's response to that going to be to remove all comments because of the fact that a few creators who are trying to remove the comment section are getting harassed for doing so? Is that their response to all problems? Is that if anyone ever gets harassed or bullied or there are negative comments, we must remove it?
Do you have a cat right now for your profile? Well, it's cute. You should keep it. Not your cat? Well, it depends on like what you are choosing to make the profile for. Like, is it going to be a business platform? Going to be social media stuff? I mean, you could do something like that on LinkedIn if you want, but... Well, either way, it's a cute picture you have. YouTube and Twitch. If you have, you could, like, Photoshop one of your favorite hats on your own cat. That way you wouldn't have to worry about anyone getting bugged. Although, I don't know how some people, they use, like, iconic things. For example, Octo, he uses one of the bears from Bernstein Bears. I'm not sure if that affects him at all. But you wouldn't have to worry as much about cats, I don't think. Don't know what's going on here. Delete. Mr. No Shoe? Who's that? Who is Mr. No Shoe? Oh, Shoeless. I don't know. Oh, you mean his Steam avatar? His Steam and Discord, I think. No, it's just the great, what do you call it? The Chieftain's Challenge, I think. Yeah, I think that's what it is. No, that's a soldier wearing the Chieftain's Challenge. That's what that hat is called. And then the beard and a cigar. I don't remember. I think it's Soldier Stogie or something like that. And then he's got, yeah. Yeah, so that one is him getting his soldier drawn. Yeah. You have a Lucky Cat hat? Oh, nice. That one is so adorable, but man, it's expensive. So that definitely would be a good one to use as an avatar because it's not one that you see very often. Oh, that's the one you named Chonk. Okay. That makes more sense then. I thought it was just like some random hat or fedora or something and you named it Chonk. That's what was weirding me out. Oh no, it's already food time. That's okay, you don't need an unusual to make your icon look cool. Oh man, yeah, the unusuals for all class hats especially are very pricey. I'm still working on the lines, aren't I? Stop that. Okay, I finished the fur. Oh, I need to clean up anything that's not. Okay. For nuts and bolts. Oh yes, elite grade, that's the other thing. Sucks that it's elite grade, because it would be so nice if it wasn't. Like the Balloona hoodie, learning that that's not elite grade, that is weird. Yeah. The one that I have is Buccaneers Bicorn. I really wanted to get either Stormy Storm for it or what was it? Frostbite. Frostbite's my favorite. Yeah, you're not gonna really find anyone, unfortunately. It's gonna sell that for cheap. Most of the time collectors have stuff like that and they're not I don't know how they have the money to do all that trading, but good for them, I guess. I think you lucked out that you were... Oh, your friend's a trader, huh? Well, they might be able to help you better than I could. Oh, wow. So he's pretty involved then, huh? Almost got this here. I bet you anything, though, he's like an old-fashioned trader that's been around forever. There's no way he made that recently. The robot ones, it depends. Some of them look okay, but lots of them look, I don't know, underwhelming. Okay, almost got this part done. Well, that's a decent amount of time, but it doesn't always indicate how much time, especially with trading. Who knows how long he's spent doing trading stuff. Well, that's how much you've played under 500? Unfortunately, I've played a lot more than that. I'm at 4,600 now, I think. Maybe 100 hours trading? Oh, see, you're almost at 500. Which one is the one you like to play the most? Or who's your main? There you go. Yes. Crap. Need to select this again. medic's a good one. If you didn't say medic and you said spy, I would be mad. No, I'm just kidding. I don't mind whatever people get into. So the next person that I would try beyond medic, if you have the huntsman, I would give that a try if you're used to using Crusader's crossbow. It's a good way to get going. You do enjoy playing him? Yeah. Well, I would consider... Your main would be who you enjoy playing with, but also do the best at and play all the time. Whereas, like, I enjoy Scout a lot. Yeah, me too. Scout is so hard to get good at because it's not just game sense. You have to technically be, like, outstanding with it. Outstanding with the aim. I am so bad at Scout because I love being hyper aggressive and going in and doing damage, but you're super squishy, so yeah, it's a lot harder to do that. That's not too bad, but definitely the more you play, you'll get higher. Why does this only go half opacity? What is wrong with you? Wait. Other way around. There you go. Oh, good. Yeah, she's a very good medic. She is inspiring to me too because I have such difficulty playing medic without getting angry. Excuse me. Kriegskrieg is an awesome metagun. Oh, something. This isn't. I do not know who you mean. Oh, the cat. Yes, it's cute. I have a Sledder's sidekick, the little husky, since it's all class. Oh, what does he have on him? I haven't really paid attention to his spies now that I think about it. His pyro's always ugly though. Stop changing it to 50%, you weird. Oh, maybe that's what affected that. Dang it. Oh, Catastrophic Companions. Yes, I know that one. I've always wanted it, but it is very expensive. It's, I think it's like almost $100. $400? No way! Oh, New Zealand dollars. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's crazy amount. It's ridiculous. Which is which is a shame because stuff like that, you know, you'd want to add, but you can't because very limited selection or amount. I'm gonna finish his gums and then go. I really need to eat. Oh, it's gone down a little bit, so that's good at least. Right now, so... No, here it's 3:40 p.m. Or in, what do you call it? What's it called? Military time, it would be 12. Oh, price! Oh! Oh. Okay. Yeah, I just know it. No, I remember like going, oh, that would be cute to wear. How much is that? No, thank you. Yeah, that's how I feel, but then your heart drops because you're like, oh, you see the price. Yeah. If you wanted to, what you could do is like start having that as like a dream cosmetic and just start dressing your loadouts. Yes, exactly. Please, give me that. That's mine. I can see it now. It's already mine. Okay, let's see this as lips. Lips or gums? We will find out. Oh my gosh, just for the strange? And then what about a Lucky Cat hat without unusual, or a Lucky Cat hat that's unusual but not strange? Because obviously strange unusual is going to be the worst. Yeah, I need to go eat. I'm falling asleep. Oh, on Steam Marketplace. Wait, SCM Steam. Oh, Community Market. Okay. Is this the thing? Yes, I think so. Yes, it is. people come up with these prices in the first place? That's ridiculous. They're guaranteeing that no one else will ever be able to play with those. Also, right here, looks like the opacity is messed up here. Ugh, dumb. Yeah, calculators are just fine. Nothing wrong with using them. That's what they're for. Oh no, don't do that. There we go. Just for the purple confetti one, wow. And that's one of the cheaper priced ones, huh? Dumb. Okay, so the rot starts inward, works outward. No. Yes. I need to figure this one out. Okay, this one shows purple at the base, red when it goes out. Okay, so almost like this then. Ah, dang it. I need to select one at a time. Okay. G. No. Stop changing it, you freak. Right. Oh, thanks. What about Jesus and the Holy Grail? I don't know. Oh, that's 'cause the company is called Dog Eat Dogs. Yeah, that's for a company logo. Yep, it is. Okay, deselect. Does that look okay? No, that works better for the gums. Alright, now, here, looks like it was an ashen color. How is it already 3? It's very late already. There we go. There's that one. And that's AM. Okay. Oh my gosh, I thought it was 3. It's actually 4 now. I haven't eaten lunch. I should have eaten lunch like 3 hours ago. Oh well. I'll do that in a moment. There we go. Alright. It's coming together. It's almost done, but as we know, I take a long time, so save that. Yeah. It's looking pretty gross. This one's much less gross, I think. This one I tried to not have it too disgusting, although it is pretty gross still, but yeah. Alright, I am gonna stop now. Thank you very much for hanging out with me while I was working on this. I appreciate it. Hopefully it was somewhat entertaining. Oh man. Okay. Ow. Yeah, thank you for hanging out. That was fun. I had fun at least. And I know you seem to have a good time too. Yeah, it was nice talking with you. And talk to you later. Goodbye there.